A quick look into the structure of Ethereum USDT. So we're starting from the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, if you look critically, let's switch on our line chart. You will see, starting from here, you see a strong price action in the month of November 2023. An RS level resistance becomes support and breaker structure, and we have seen a break of that structure after price forming to RS level 1, RS level 2, break of RS level price returns on demand, and that has given us a trend line. That's a horizontal trend line. That's a horizontal trend line, horizontal ROS SR level. And when price returned there, it respected it. That's a retest candle, and as well as support become resistance and break of structure. Meaning in the future, if that level is broken, we leverage on it for bearish continuation. And when we return there, we respected it again. So RT SR1, RT SR2, RT SR3, RT SR4 before final break of structure. And when we broke the structure, we return there as RT slash ROS on that scale after breaking that structure. And we ultimately broke out from the structure and returned back to retest it. This is how simple trading is. You see, there are many strategies in the market. The most important thing is whichever one you are using, don't let it confuse you, because oftentimes traders want to do something they don't understand. Stick to one strategy. Whatever strategy you are using, make sure you understand it. Look at the trade. Very simple buy idea. Look at it. ROS1, ROS2, break of ROS level. SR1, SR2, SR3, SR4, SR5, SR6. Break of SR level, retest, ROS. Break of ROS level, price return here, retest, and also a support structure. In the future, if price come back here, here is still a buy. Here remains a demand floor. It's a demand floor, and also an RS SR level, that is support become resistance on break of structure. So when we look from the descending trend line perspective, you will see price create here an RS1, and we have a break of structure at this level. And we must also acknowledge it that the demand level a supply level was broken, and you can see that retest candle there. And when price came back here, it gave us a RTSR1, and this is a free trade. In fact, this structure descending trend line was developed after we had a resistance structure here and a demand structure here. If you go back to your line chart, you will see that there are a lot of negligence, but when you go back to the structure, we are using the wicks. The wicks are very important to pay critical attention on the wicks. And when you connect the descending trend line, price return here, and it came here on double confluence. When you look back again, you will see a descending trend line, SR1, SR2, giving you a descending trend line, connecting the close of the candle and the wick rejection. Remember, the strategy sometimes is interwoven. Sometimes you can connect the close of the candle with the wick, or sometimes you can connect the wick to the close of the candle. But whatever you are doing, it has to be clean. The structure has to be clean. If the structure is not clean, there is a problem. There is a problem. So this shows a very clean structure. SR1, SR2, SR3, SR4. Free giveaway trade. Perfectly free giveaway trade. Came here on double confluence. Remember, every time we have price occur on double confluence, there is always a high probability buy or a high probability sell whenever we have double confluence. And look at what happened here. A descending trend line meets another descending trend line. At that point of confluence, you have seen that Ethereum has moved. That Ethereum movement came back and drew our mind on daily candle close, where we'll create an RS level here. Break of that RS price returns as SR1, SR2, SR3. Break of SR level price returns as resistance. Resistance become a support and break of structure. And what happened when price came back after picking liquidity from the bottom? It broke that structure and turned it to an SR level. And upon that, market has retested it as a subsequent SR level, RT slash SR, where support becomes resistance. And you can see now after that is broken, now you see that price has returned here as a support structure 1 and return here support structure 2. Again on the double confluence, a horizontal previous ROS level broken returns as a demand floor. Demand floor 1, demand floor 2, demand floor 3, demand floor 4, break of structure, return back on demand. And you have seen it do what it was doing before. He didn't do something different. He did exactly what he was doing before, and buyers picked in again after breaking out from the descending trend line. ROS1, SR1, SR2, SR3, break of SR level, price returns here as another ROS level, and we came back, broke the structure after picking liquidity from here. We came back, retested one, and we retested finally, and we have left. And you look from the top layer, you close your line chart, you will see price creating here a stronger resistance structure to upswing, and that is ROS 1, and we have another ROS again, and we have another ROS, and we have another ROS, and the break of that ROS level, an ascending trend line ATL. You have seen price came back here, retest. That is why you see you have break and retest here, and you go back to your chart, you will see it after breakout, we came back, we retested it on technical. I'm expecting a buy potential at this level. So I want to see price return back here, a return into the structure. I want to see a buy. So you bear in mind that you're going to have 2 levels of rejection there. Price might come back here to retest here, which is my critical demand floor, by way of the wicks, and you see the close of the candle will start from here, and you see Ethereum move back. Ethereum might come here. This is possible. This is possible. This is possible, and Ethereum goes back. And in a worst case scenario, because sometimes you never know what the market is about to, the market can break out from here. A breakout from here will ultimately return price to this. Most likely we might test here and also come back here in a more aggressive way so that we can take away this June low. And remember, the price is happening on a descending trend line. If you switch on to your line chart, ROS1, SR1, ROS1, ROS1, ROS2, right? ROS1, ROS2, break of structure, SR1, price come back here becomes SR2. So this is how we analyze the market. As you start the week strong. Whatever strategy you are using, master the strategy. Every strategy in the market is good. The most important thing is to master your strategy and develop a very strong mindset. I wish you good luck as you start the week. Start the week strong. I want to see you at the top. Bye-bye.